What is happening right now between Asari Dokubo and Reverend Ezekiel Dachomo has become one of the most discussed issues in Nigeria. And the reason is simple. People are trying to understand why a religious leader who has been showing videos of communities affected by violence is now getting reactions from public figures in a way that is making the story even bigger. And please, as we go through this gist, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel so more people can hear what is really happening around them. So let us go straight into it. Rev Ezekiel Dachomo, a well-known cleric from Plateau State, has been one of the few voices boldly speaking.
If I place curse on you, you will not last 24 hours. Wallahi billahi bi-iznillah, you will not last 24 hours.
Share this video.
If I, Mujahid Dokbas, I place a curse on you, as you have been placing curse on people, 24 hours you will not last. Because you are a fake and you are a liar. There's hardly any crisis in the north that is rooted in religion. So the Hausa people, farmers that are being killed in Sokoto and in Kebbi by the so-called bandits or whatever they are called, why are they killing them? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are listening to me. The pronouncement of mad Donald Trump, the lunatic United States of America, had triggered more hate in Nigeria than had solved the problem. I listen to many people, sometimes I get angry because when people are deliberately lying, they're lying. And they claim that they are men of God. And I think maybe they are playing with God. They are just playing with God. Thou shalt not take the name of thy Lord thy God in vain. They are using the name of God in vain. One of such character is this fellow they call Dachomo. You are not the only person that can talk rubbish. Evangelist or Pastor Dachomo or what is Ezekiel Dachomo. That guy is a pathetic and pathological liar.
Share this video.
Pathological liar. A liar from the pit of hell. Over the years, there have been rivalry in the north, except people who don't study history. There have been conflict in the north. Tribal conflict along tribal lines, and this had metamorphosed into religious conflict. And so when they talk about Christian genocide and they bring Tinubu inside that Christian genocide, I look at it and I ask myself, are these people well? I am not Tinubu's lawyer. I am not Tinubu's advocate. But when you look at Tinubu now, do you think Tinubu will have anything to do with religious crisis? His wife is a Christian. His son, Sheyi, that is everywhere, is not a Muslim, which everybody knows. Tinubu himself knows. Sheyi is not a Muslim. His wife is not a Muslim. His daughter, Mrs. Ojo, even though she's a Muslim, she's married to a Christian. can't we tell ourselves just the raw truth? And people are afraid to talk.
Share this video.
I saw that stupid, idiotic Igbo man who had been talking on channel. They bring him to shoot out 8, raw 8.
Wow.
He's not talking about the killings going on in Igbo land. Many Igbo towns and villages have been reduced to rubble. Desolate, they cannot go home. That is the truth of the matter. These liars are everywhere on television station talking rubbish. You are talking. Where have you been attacked? We know it. We have first-hand information about what is happening. And the government know these things. The government know these things. So if Birom and Hausa people are fighting, Birom and Hausa people are fighting in the north. If Birom and Hausa people are fighting in the north, how does that translate? How does that translate to Christian-Muslim genocide? Do we not know how the Gom Jos was appointed? We don't know how the Gom Jos was appointed. Was he appointed because Birom hold Jos? What of the Jarawas, who are almost majority Muslims? Is it not Sadwana Sokoto, a Sokoto man, a Fulani, a Muslim, that appointed his private secretary as the first Gongwam Jos? When there was agitation for Emir of Jos.
Share this video.
People don't read this scripture. They don't know anything. They come to lie.
Speaking about attacks happening in different parts of the Middle Belt. For months, he has been recording and sharing videos showing injured people, destroyed houses, grieving families, and sadly, mass burials. In his own words, he said he is doing this because he cannot keep quiet while communities continue to suffer. Now remember, as I am telling you this gist, kindly like this video and subscribe so you don't miss updates like this. According to Reverend Dachomo's claims, the scale of these attacks is not small at all. He believes these are not just isolated criminal acts. He believes the pattern shows organized violence mainly affecting Christian communities. He has warned several times that if the Nigerian government does not take strong action, he will take the evidence to international bodies so they can investigate. This is one of the major reasons the story exploded online. People began sharing his videos, discussing them in churches, WhatsApp groups, X, Twitter, and community meetings. Remember to like this video and subscribe while we continue. But with this increased attention came tension. Reverend Dachomo said that he started receiving threats, warnings, and intimidation from unknown individuals. According to him, some people told him to stop speaking about the killings. Some even said he was putting himself in danger by exposing the situation. This created worry among many who believe he is only trying to bring awareness. Some Nigerians, both at home and abroad, began calling on security agencies to protect him because they felt his voice is too important to be silenced. And before we go deeper, please like this video and subscribe because this conversation is too important for us to ignore. Now, this is where Asari Dokubo's name enters the story and pushes everything to another level. Asari is a well-known figure in Nigeria, very vocal and very influential. Recently, messages and videos began circulating online, showing him reacting strongly to what Rev Dachomo has been saying. People interpreted his words as threats or curses directed at the cleric. Whether he meant it directly or not, the public responded immediately. Some people were angry, Some were confused, and others said the whole situation needed calm heads so it does not escalate into something bigger. Again, please like this video and subscribe as we continue the discussion. Because of Asari's high public profile, his reaction added more heat to a story that was already sensitive. Social media platforms went wild. People started arguing about freedom of speech, religious tension, and the general insecurity in Nigeria. Some felt Rev Dachomo was doing the right thing by showing what people are going through. Others felt he should be more careful with his words because the situation in the Middle Belt is already tense. And please, as we talk about this, kindly like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow and helps more Nigerians hear these important stories. At the same time, the government and security agencies have been giving different reactions. Some officials have said there is no organized attack targeting only one religious group. They explained that the violence comes from multiple causes: criminals, land conflict, bandit groups, and community disputes. But many observers feel that the government has not responded fast enough or strongly enough to stop the killings. Many Nigerians want clear answers, proper investigation, and real action, not just statements. As we continue this gist, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you always get updates. Another part of the story is the emotional weight behind the videos Rev Dachomo posts. People see mass burials, they see communities crying, they see homes destroyed. These images create strong reactions. Some people immediately believe they show a targeted pattern. Others demand more verification, asking questions like, who recorded the video? What date? Is there more independent evidence? These are normal questions in situations like this because when an issue is as sensitive as this one, accuracy matters. But the truth is, whether people argue or not, the pain of the victims is real. And please don't forget, like this video and subscribe, because more people need to understand these issues. Now let us talk about what this means for Nigeria as a whole. When a respected pastor is raising alarm about violence and an influential public figure responds aggressively, the whole country pays attention. It affects politics, religion, community relationships, and even international reputation. Some groups abroad are already watching closely. Some have said Nigeria needs an independent investigation. Others are calling for more humanitarian support for displaced families. And while we are breaking down these points, please make sure you like and subscribe because we need more Nigerians to be aware. There is also the part of escalation. When leaders like Reverend Dakomo and Asari Dokubo appear to be at opposite sides of a heated debate, supporters on both sides can become emotional. And when emotions rise too high, misunderstandings can happen. That is why many people are calling for calm and asking everyone to handle this matter with wisdom. And I want to remind you again, please like and subscribe so this message can reach more people. Looking forward, there are a few important things that need to happen. First, there must be a proper investigation into the attacks. People need to know the truth. Second, security agencies must ensure Reverend Dakomo is protected, especially since he said he has been threatened. Third, public figures must speak carefully, especially when tensions are high. And lastly, we as Nigerians must stay informed about what is happening, not through fear, but through facts and compassion. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Now, as we bring this gist forward, let me talk about how communities are responding. In many Middle Belt towns, people say they are tired of living in fear. Some sleep in groups for safety. Others have relocated. Churches and NGOs have been providing support where they can. The emotional impact is deep. People want peace, safety, and justice. And as we talk about their pain, please like and subscribe so people can understand what is really happening. Even though Reverend Dachomo and Asari Dubo are the main names trending, the heart of the story is the suffering of ordinary Nigerians. Families that lost loved ones, children who are afraid, farmers who cannot return to their land. These voices deserve attention, and anytime we talk about these issues, let us remember that the goal should be healing, not division. Please like this video and subscribe as you listen. Right now, many Nigerians are asking, how do we move forward? The answer is not simple, but it starts with truth, calm conversation, and responsibility from leaders. Reverend Dachomo says he is standing for the communities that cannot speak for themselves. Asari says he is reacting to what he believes is a dangerous narrative. The government says the situation is complicated, so the best thing we can do is watch the situation closely, demand clarity, and avoid spreading panic. Please remember to like this video and subscribe for more updates.